Hi folks, it's the dude. We just finished up a batch of agates. This is going to start out as a 10-pound batch of Bahia agates. I wanted to roll them in my Model B, my 15-pound barrel, but they didn't quite fill it up. So in addition to the Bahia agates, I added some Brazilian agates, these back here, just to fill the space. We cut a lot of these in half to start with. And then we rolled them in the Model B for about 6 weeks. We started taking them out at about 3 weeks. Had most of them out by 6 weeks, and we put them on to polish. There's still a few rolling. They're in a different batch now, of course. So we rolled them for 6 weeks in the Model B with 60-90 grit, and then we moved on to the UV10. We did 2 days in a medium grit, 2 days in a pre-polish fine grit, and 2 days in polish, and they turned out really, really nice. These have an awesome shine on them. Let's take a look at some of them a little bit closer. We'll start out with some of the Brazilian agates. I bought some Brazilian agates. I cut most of them in half, and I was kind of holding on to some of the better ones like this one, trying to figure out how to finish them. I've been experimenting, tumbling some of them. And I think with the way that these turned out, we're going to end up tumble finishing all of the rest of them. The Brazilian agates are a little more translucent than the Bahia agates are. More likely to show traditional agate banding. This one's really nice. It's got a crystal center in it, but it's also got some waterline banding there on the bottom side. Nice translucency. That's a very nice pair. This one doesn't show a whole lot on the inside, kind of plain, but it's got this neat little druzy pocket right there. Nice deep one. This agate's kind of bluish. This is actually the mate. It doesn't fit right anymore because I think we ended up knocking a chunk of it off. You see it's got some very fine banding on the inside. This one is a slice that I did. It's very colorful. We got some really nice display pairs out of these. Now the Bahia agates, which are also from Brazil, so I guess they're still Brazilian agates, but they're more likely to be kind of a jasper nodule. They're not going to have as much translucency, if any at all. I don't see that there's any in that one. They are likely to have, at times, a crystal center, although the outside of it is probably going to be more jasper. There was a second half to this one. There it is. That's a very, very nice pair. That one's mostly crystal, got just a little bit of the skin on the outside. These Bahia agates tend to show a lot more eyes and lacy pattern on the outside of them. This one's kind of half and half. Really cool banding and colors on that side, and then a white top. We don't necessarily remove all the flaws from these. Some of them have some pretty deep pits. This one, for instance, has a pretty pitted exterior. But I didn't want to take it all away. I wanted to save some of those eyes. There you can see the crystal center. I thought maybe it'd expand a little bit, but it really didn't. Get to the other side, still just a little splotch. Seem to be a lot of pink colors in these. Maybe kind of like the Botswana agates. There seem to be a lot of pink in the Botswanas too. That one's about half quartz. Now this one has really a unique pattern to it. It starts out with fortification banding here. And as it rolls over to the side, it's more waterline banding. It's confined in this little area with kind of lacy work around it. It's just a really cool rock. When you first get the Bahias in the raw state, they're rounded, which is nice, but they look kind of boring and plain. But when you polish them, man, it really brings out some details, and boy, do they take a shine. It has to be the best polish we've ever gotten. That one's got a really cool bullseye right there in the middle of the quartz pocket. It's got a weird little pocket on the end. It's almost like it's got bands this way, but it's almost got waterline banding this way also. Very unique appearance there. That one has a whole bunch of nice eyes on it. Look at all those eyes. Now this one I personally didn't polish. This is one I got free from the rock shed for placing an order. And I can't account for their shine because I carry this around in my pocket. It's my pocket rock a lot. It has some nice creamy center. It also has some serious flaws right there. But you don't have to take out all the flaws for these to look nice. So we're really happy with this batch. I guess that's all we have for you today. Until next time, be happy, be kind, and make your home a safe place. Bye, everyone.